Hey, this is Ron. Welcome to Ron's Woodturning. I got a email from a guy in Mississippi. Said he wanted me to build his daddy a crow call. Now, I haven't got to make a crow call in quite a long time, and it's a fairly easy project, but I got some nice European yew, plenty of figure in it, and I got the reeds already ordered, and so I'm going to make a crow call. So y'all stick around. It's pretty cool. Thanks. Alright, so this is a piece of European yew, and I'm guessing that, well, from what I understand, it's kind of like a cedar tree, only it's a little harder, denser wood than cedar, and it's pretty got some nice figure in it. So what I did is I got a 2x2 blank, and I found the center, and I got a 5/8 Forstner bit. So I'm going to drill it through so I can get it on the lathe. And I leveled it. Let me find the middle right there. When I put it in my little vise, I made sure it was straight up and down. And so I'm just going to drill it. Try to drill it all at once because it'll gum up on you. And there it is. So what I've got is a 5/8 inch mandrel, and if you twist this screw in, it spreads it out and grabs the inside of the wood. So I'm going to slip it on here, and then I'm going to tighten it up. And I'm leaving a lot of room because I'm going to bell this in. It's going to be like a trumpet. So, now all I got to do is make it round. And I like my little lathe. It's a Turncrafter 10x22 Commander. And it's variable speed. And I've got the belt set for the higher speed, because I'm going to turn this pretty fast. And shape it like I want to. I haven't got the reeds yet, but I know I'm going to have to go get my little metal lathe out of the garage, because I'm going to take the morse taper off of the reed and make it a straight fit, and cut some O-ring grooves in there so I can stick it in here. I don't like the way they fit right out of the box. I want to be able to insert it so that it matches what I'm trying to accomplish. I'll get started with it. Maybe y'all can see this a little better, but I got it round, and you can see that it's got some really nice features in there. This is going to be the bell end, and this is going to be where I put the reed in. So this is the mouth end. So I want to shrink this down a little bit, put a place to put a lanyard in it, and then come in and then bell out, and then I'm going to take and carve out the inside right here. I mean, I got about that much depth to work with, so it's going to be like a trumpet on the end. So I'm going to get started. Hopefully this angle is a little better to see. So I'm going to kind of mark where I want the lanyard holder to be, where I want the smallest diameter, and kind of give it that shape. So right here is going to be right where the mouthpiece fits, and then I'm going to go in and then back out to there, and then I want this to be the lowest point of the arc. So I got the basic shape I want, and I feel something right here. Let me check that out. Yeah, I got a tear out right there, just busted off, so I'm gonna have to reshape it right here. I'm not letting this little bitty piece of wood kick my butt. I'm going to mix up some epoxy and put it on there. But I think first I'm just going to cut a groove all the way around here and turn it into a band. And then that way I can shape it like I want to. So let me cut a groove. Alright, so I'm going to fill that groove and that groove up with some gold metallic epoxy. The middle part here is still going to be wood, this will be wood, this rest will be wood. So I'm going to have gold, wood, gold. You know what? I decided to go with bronze. Super bronze. Alright, so I got the 2-part epoxy in here, and I'm just going to add a little bit of this metallic powder. It doesn't take a whole lot. And that should be more than plenty. And then I'm going to just mix it up. Now you can see it's already turning color. But you got to get it all mixed up. And I don't know. It's 5-minute epoxy. If you wait like 3 minutes before you put it on there, then it won't try to run back off and it kind of stays where you put it. And you can feel it, it'll start getting warm. When it starts getting warm, put it on there. And be quick, because it'll thicken up pretty quick and you won't be able to get it on there. And I've done this hundreds of times, and I'll get bubbles that'll pop, But if I just keep watching it, I can see the bubble forming, and I'll just poke it with something and it'll quit. Now there ain't really no easy way of getting it on there. You just gotta put it on there. But I gotta wait, because it's still too thin. So I just keep stirring it. Stir, 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 stir. And I hate to stop the video and start over, because it'll miss. Forming bubbles. That's perfect. That means it's acting. So I'm sorry if I'm boring you, but I've been through this before. There's a fine line between putting it on there and it getting hard. At least I'll let you look at me stirring it. And I don't care if I splotch it on there. I'm going to end up doing it anyway. But I won't be able to do no more tonight, because I'm going to let this dry a full day. Even though it's 5-minute epoxy, it'll be harder than Superman's kneecap tomorrow, and then I can turn it like I want to. Alright, let's do it. Now you see it's still a little thin. But this is going to stop that wood from cracking and busting out and causing me all kind of headaches. And it'll look pretty cool. I mean, that's where you're going to put your lanyard. So it ain't gonna matter. And it's not trying to run too bad, so I think I'm in good shape. So I just filled the whole thing in. Now I can make it look like I want to. But I have to wait till tomorrow. Because, okay, it's on there, and now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep slowly turning it, and heck, I might just cut a groove in the middle of it and call it good. Keep it kind of flowing. But anyway, you got to sit here and just slowly turn it for like 10 minutes. I know, it's boring. And I won't take you all the way through it, but that way it doesn't run off and blob up on one side and get thin on the other. Yeah, I'm still turning. I'm looking for bubbles, and I don't see any popping up. Now I'm going to keep looking for another couple of minutes. And if one pops up, I'll take a pen, or a little bitty pen, and just pop it and then squiggle it around and fill it up. So far, so good. Alright, so my arm is tired, but it's perfect. There's no bubbles, no nothing. So, like I said, I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to let it dry off. Even though, like I said, it's 5-minute epoxy, I want it hard, 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 hard. And then I'll finish the bell end. I'll take my cut-off tool and just cutting it in at an angle. Might shave it off a little bit, make it a little bit shorter, not much. But the thing I like about this mandrel is once I finish this in and get it all like I want to, get it all polished up, I can flip it around and finish the mouthpiece in. So I'll be back when this is dry and we'll do some more. Well, this baby's hard now. We'll let it dry overnight. I got home from work, so I'm gonna start turning. Alright, it's shaped like I want it. I'm going to sand it all up, put some finish on it, and then flip it around and make the mouthpiece like I want it. Alright, it's sanded all the way up to steel wool, and I just put a little Yorkshire grit on it. And I'm going to speed it up and buff it off. Around. Alright, so here's the reed, and I wrapped some tape around it because I don't want this to mar it up a little bit. But if you can see, this end goes in and it's a tight fit, and so it's going to be way too long. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to shave this down so it's a little better fit, and then cut a couple of O-ring grooves in it. Alright, so I couldn't get this tight enough on my wood lathe, and my metal lathe is packed up. So I'll put some more tape around it, and I'm going to use my little belt sander to cut some off of it so it'll fit. Alright, so I'm glad y'all could join me. This was fun. Hadn't done one in a while. See if you can get close enough to see it. It's European U. I put a nice horn on the end of it. Got the reed in there without marking it all up. Got the epoxy. And let's give it a whirl. So I'll adjust that reed a little bit, bring the tone down, and it'll be fine. So anyway, thank y'all for stopping by. Like and subscribe, and y'all have a great day.